There we go. You can hear it. Military grade technology. And we also have, at this time, 9:32 a.m., Saturday, November 8th, 2025. And we also have internet connection being attacked as well. There we go. See that? So this is organized crime, state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. This is right after the individual at 5130 with his brand new Cadillac was instructed on command signal. Very aware of my location and activities, instructions given on command signal to move. And he's making deliveries, trafficking, distribution, and packaging of the white envelopes at 5130. This is right after that. And Town of Cicero Police Department harassment as well. And you guys are witnessing firsthand how this military-grade technology is being used on civilians of unsolved murder cases of identity theft Medicaid. This is serious. And this is how Town of Cicero, one of the reasons why Town of Cicero police officers are harassing me to document a history of mental health issue illness once I respond to provoke confrontation with homeowner Martinez's son waiting for me right there. And earlier we had a fake, the female at 5130 clearly waiting for me to provoke a confrontation as well at 5130. So the attacks continue electronically. High frequencies, electromagnetic field waves, shock treatment to the brain coming from next door, 5135 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60804. Organized crime is responding, and they're trying to create some type of diversion, distraction, away from the activities that will be taking place early this Saturday morning, the 8th. And we are standing by. That's the reason for the internet connection being disabled. And you guys are witnessing it firsthand. See that? You guys are witnessing it firsthand. This is how organized crime is able to manipulate businesses, remain in control, and silence their arbitraries. You guys are witnessing firsthand. There you go. The internet connection continues to be disabled, and we are focused. They're trying desperately to create some type of diversion, distraction away from 5130, where the activities will be taking place. 5132, customers continue to be served at the golf course. That's right, there's indoor golf courses. And this individual continues poisoning our community. At 5132, if you guys want to make a difference, please contact Internal Revenue Services, the IRS, posted date January 8th, 2025, regarding 5132 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60804, and watch the magic happen. Melo Greco is the main proprietor, and he is the one, along with his family members, giving instructions on command signal with the military-grade technology. That's what's going on. We are focused and we are waiting patiently at, that's the time right there, 9:36 a.m., Saturday morning, November 8th, 2025. We're going to find out what the internet connection being disabled is for very shortly. But this is what's going on here. I had to cover up the windows a little bit because of the bright light harassment that's being deployed directly from next door, 5135 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. And the furnace heater fan blower, high frequencies, I had to turn it off earlier because this is unbearable, lethal high level frequencies. I have this as a safety latch to avoid family conflict. This is the furnace heater fan blower, and this is why it's called the game of manipulation. To manipulate the victims to respond by creating family conflict once the victim turns off any electrical appliance, such as the furnace heater fan blower. And also the Xbox game console that we have on video, my ex-wife responding. Alright, that's what we got so far. This is state insurance policy fraud. Yes, Thomas Cicero officials are working on a harassment case against me, and that's the reason these police officers continue provoking a confrontation, and they're waiting for my response. Homeowner Martinez is clearly waiting for me, hiding from camera view now. Alright, let's try again. If the internet connection is working once again. Let's see if it's working. Let's see. Bada bing, bada boom. Is the internet connection working? Let's see. Is the internet connection working or not? We are waiting. And we can also try the other phone. We're going to try both phones to see if the internet connection is... Oh, one is working. One is working, but the other one is not. See that? Alright, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Okay, this one's working. Okay, that one's working. But this one's not. And let's see the strength level. They're both being attacked. There we go. They're both being attacked. Okay. Okay, this one's going, but this one's not. See that? Well, you guys get the idea. That's what's going on. There we go. See that? It's not working. One is working, but this one's not. And they both have access to Facebook. They both have access to Facebook. Let's see. Waiting. Attacks continue. Attacks continue. You can see firsthand. Attacks continue. Attacks continue. There you go. It is being interrupted by high frequencies. That's what's attacking my brain. 2003 year and present, 2025, November 8th, Saturday morning at 9:40 a.m. You can just imagine the secondary health issues of radiation levels, brain tumors, brain damage, bleeding of the brain, blood clot, bone cancer, a number of serious health issues regarding secondary health issues of radiation levels over time. And you can clearly see how this military-grade technology is able to shut down any electrical appliance and is able to cause a delayed response on our uploads. Let's see what's going on here. We continue working to see if we have any. Oh, the individual has returned back. The individual has returned back with his Cadillac. And he is parking away from camera view. He is parking away from camera view. He is not parked over here. He's parked away from camera view. Way over there. See that? He has parked away from camera view. There he is right there. There he is right there. He has parked away from camera view so he can continue his deliveries And this was clearly a delivery, and that's the reason for the internet connection being attacked as distraction. This is a distraction technique that they use from time to time by attacking my internet connection. This individual is returning back for a reload. He is returning back for a reload. Intentions are very clear. He's returning back for a reload, guys. Waiting. Now he's waiting in the vehicle for the command signal so he can retrieve the narcotics directly from the Candyman in the basement. That's what he's waiting for, guys. He's waiting for me to walk away from the window so he can continue. He is waiting for the command signal so he can sneak in the basement at 5130 and retrieve the narcotics that he needs to continue serving customers. He's only allowed to carry a certain amount so they won't jeopardize this criminal organization. State insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. You guys are witnessing firsthand the distraction technique that was used attacking my internet connection. We are waiting patiently. The individual is waiting for the command signal away from camera view. At 9:43 a.m., Saturday morning, November 8th, 2025. The individual is clearly parked away from camera view. And he's just sitting there like a duck, waiting. He's just waiting, guys. So, we're on the right time frame. There we go. Looks like the wife has been instructed to give him what he needs. There we go. Let's see if that's the case. Same time frame. Same time frame. Yes. Knew it. Knew it. She was the one that was instructed to give him what he needs. And they're both driving off. They're both driving off. That's the Cadillac. They're gone. See how that works? See how that works? That's the reason for the distraction. And they left their son alone, by the way. And her vehicle is right there as a prop. See that? Her vehicle is left there as a prop. Right there. They left. See that? And you saw that big bag she was carrying. We all know what that is. So she left her vehicle there as a prop. And that's the reason for homeowner Martinez's son parked right here. Bait, focus, follow, attention span. We got him. See how that worked out? See how they planned that out? Internet connection disabled. He was instructed to park away from camera view. And earlier we have her retrieving the narcotics directly from her red vehicle. And she was running. She was running. And I thought she was just going to go ahead and go inside her vehicle. That wasn't the case. She was instructed to give him the narcotics, and they both left at the same time, and they left their child alone at 5130. That's right. Please do your part and contact Child Protective Services. This child is clearly in danger at 5130 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 6024. We got the information, guys. We got the information, and that's the reason for the internet connection being disabled. Clearly, this criminal organization is panicking, and they're using this military-grade technology to attack my phone upload. To attack my phone upload. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. Oh, looks like we're back on. It's a miracle. It's a miracle, I tell you. We are back on. You guys notice the difference. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here, guys. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. There we go. Look at the difference. One is being attacked. You can see. See the Wi-Fi? See the Wi-Fi being attacked? Let's see. Refresh. Look at what it says. Offline. Offline. They continue attacking the internet connection. But it's over with. I don't know why the attacks continue of the internet connection. It is over with. Or perhaps not. Or perhaps not. I got a feeling there's more than meets the eye here, guys. There's a lot more than meets the eye. And we're going to have to wait for further developments. There's activity. And you guys saw that. You saw that big bag she was carrying? They're making deliveries. And he left earlier, avoiding our surveillance. And clearly, this young couple at 5130 Organized Crime Family, new employees are involved in narcotics. That's right. We got the information. If you guys see this vehicle, please contact your local state police department. They're above all these police officers involved in criminal activity, of course. We have a lot of good officers out here. We're only after the ones that are involved in criminal activity of state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. And this is the reason why so much time, effort, resources, and law enforcement involved in criminal activity being used to have me documented with a history of mental health issue illness. This is the front cover-up to avoid long-term electronic harassment 2003 year and present, November 8th, 2025, Saturday morning at 9:49 a.m. We caught these individuals red-handed, and you guys are witnessing firsthand how this military-grade technology is being used for distraction purposes and malicious purposes. Go on Google Maps. Plenty of resources regarding military-grade technology. Go on YouTube channel Tech Ingredients. Tech Ingredients, equal exposure from microwave oven, X-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line, secondary health issues or radiation levels. You can see they continue playing games with the internet connection. And once again, that's the reason for this. Joint collaboration with the Martinez family right next door. 5135. Ah, there we go. We have activity. We have activity. Homeowner Martinez, wife, is in the backyard. She's in the backyard. And she is being instructed when and how to make the dogs bark on command signal as a distraction. That's her right there. That's her right there. There's activity in the back. All right, she's just busy with the animals. She is an animal lover, just like me. All right, so she's just busy back there, but the other intentions is right here. See that? And we have a hit squad hired by Nello Greco, main proprietor of 5132. This hit squad we have on our early videos on our social media platform, YouTube, driving a Suburban. They specialize with the military-grade technology, state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. This is big business, guys. This is how they're able to silence their arbitraries, remain in control, and manipulate businesses. Silent, incoherent victims. Nursing home final faith. Identity theft, Medicaid takes place. Organized crime family process. It's a process. It takes time for the victim to be manipulated and for the family members to respond by placing the order of protection against the individual. That's right. By signing off all legal rights to the individual once they become silent. And they're in the at very end, they are awarded to the State Mental Institute. With the order of protection placed, restricted, keep out, they're no longer welcome home. Now the final faith is applied. This is high-level frequencies that attacks the victim's nervous system and coordination, accidents and death. Bright light harassment, on and off switch, will cause accidents and death. Look at that. Look at that. We have internet connection once again. Why? Because they tried to stop me from talking. That's why. See that? See how that works? Now we got internet connection because they're trying to stop me from talking. That's how that works. That's clearly how that works. See how that works? And the dog barking on command signal in the back. And the dog barking on command signal in the back. Okay, so, yes, the family members must be manipulated to respond. There's a reason why so much time, effort, law enforcement, and provoked confrontation. Homeowner Martinez's son clearly is waiting for me to provoke a confrontation. Intentions are very clear. Community gang stalking in the background as well. Alright, this is big business, guys. I am looking for someone to take my spot. Sooner or later, I will become ill. So we need someone to take my place so we can continue trying to make a difference here. My ex-wife will be retiring soon, and of course, so will I. So we need someone to continue this surveillance. Sure, you can open up a case regarding narcotics. Sure you can. What we have here is you don't need me by the window to record everything because everything is well laid out. We got the mild plan hits with second character witnesses working with her co-workers that were instructed to park right here in front. We have the dollar store owner provoke confrontation, and my son is a witness. 4 police officers waiting for me in the hallway. And everyone is taking a turn at provoke confrontation. And all we can do is, we continue working with Samantha Chapman, Channel 7 News, and Jason Knowles. They're private investigators, and we're sharing our information with them. Go on Google Maps, 3 million views, detailed information, organized crime family process. This is a setup I have here, but you need a fall guy. You need someone to take the bullet as far as state insurance policy fraud. So the person that does take my place, this apartment will be empty next year. My ex-wife is leaving. She's going to retire. And obviously I cannot afford the rent. The rent will be going for probably $1,800 or $1,500 or $1,200. This is a big apartment. But more importantly, sure you can place cameras here. As far as live cam and directed where the illegal activity takes place that I record on a daily basis. But more importantly, you need a fall guy. You need someone to take the bullet. You need someone that the police officers are constantly harassing. That's me. There's a reason for this, guys. See that? Just because you put live cams on the windows, you will not, most likely, you won't be a victim of this. See that? You're not going to see this. You're not going to see this, and you're not going to see this. See that? So you need me, and that's what everyone is waiting for. Everyone is waiting for something bad to happen to me, and I place a safety latch to avoid family conflict, but the pressure's on. The pressure's on. We have the furnace on, and they're trying to manipulate me to turn off the furnace or any electrical appliance because of the high frequency decibels. And this is a high decibel, and also the Xbox game console that we have on video. My ex-wife responding. Okay, that's what we got so far. Intentions are very clear. Public service notification awareness. Don't forget, Internal Revenue Services is the key. And yes, if you guys are willing to, you just have to, we have to talk about it, obviously. This is something that I just thought about. Obviously, sooner or later, I will become ill. Sooner or later, my death, do not let my death be in vain. This is something we, community gang stalking in the background. Let's hear it one more time, guys. Let's hear it one more time. See that? This is how you tame organized crime. See that? To be obedient. See? Instructions are being given on command signal. Instructions are being given. See that? All right, don't forget, Internal Revenue Services, the IRS, regarding 5132 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60844. We got everything down, guys. There we go. There we go. Didn't I tell you? They were holding it. I knew it. I knew it. Didn't I tell you? Now, the purpose of that is to create fear. Community gang stalking. Based on psychological warfare books, The Art of War, The 48 Laws, The Centennial, Mind Games, community gang stalking, bright light harassment, and so on. Why do they feel so defiant? Well, obviously, they have in their mind that Town of Cicero Mayor Larry Dominic, along with Town of Cicero officials, are above the law. Just ask the former mayor of Town of Cicero, Betty Lorraine Motiz, if that's correct. So, with your help, we can bring an end to this madness. This is a designated area for crime activity involving children, Hawthorne track race horses, senior citizens, migrants, and so on. And let's not forget, the mail carrier delivering the mail on Sunday. That's right. And we have the mail carriers involved in criminal activity, at least the ones we have on video, as far as state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. This is called making sure there's no loose ends. And I am behind enemy lines, and they're trying desperately to provoke some type of reaction response from me. These police officers are attacking my psyche. That's the reason for constantly harassing me with their presence and at times driving real slow and provoking a confrontation, eye contact. So there you go. Intentions are very clear. I've been doing this for years, guys. So I love what I do, but it is getting boring. That's right. It is getting boring. And obviously, I want to take this opportunity to share the spotlight. I want someone to take over my spot. And you guys can, I'm telling you, you're looking at history in the making here. Very few people can do this. And it's going to be a lot easier for you guys, obviously, because you're not going to be attacked the way I am. I'm being attacked electronically, which is a murder plot. Capital One murder, lethal. These are lethal. Equal exposure from microwave oven, x-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line. Just go on YouTube channel, Tech Ingredients, for further information. And military grade technology, Google Maps. 3 million views on Google Maps. Go on Google Maps regarding military grade technology. All right, that's all we got for now. Let's see. Let's check again if the internet connection is working out. Let's have another look. I could be wrong. Let's see. Oh, refresh. Let's have another look. Don't let me down, guys. Is the internet gonna be working? Is the internet gonna be working, guys? Let's see. Let's see if the internet connection is working now. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I think it's a miracle. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. See that? It's called the power of social media, folks. This criminal organization is getting another good education one more time. That's why I'm here. And you see this right here? This is my mirror. And I placed the doll because obviously they're going to look at the doll, and that is bait, focus, follow, attention span, and they're going to get a surprise when the mirror reflects the bright light harassment that they're using on me. See that? So that's why I got this little trap for organized crime. And I got my tinted windows. My family has no idea what's going on. I continue to be attacked electronically, and I continue to sleep with my head inside this pot. See that? Inside this pot. I'm being attacked electronically, and they're tossing me like a salad, guys, left and right, at night. All right, so this is the information you're looking for. Nello Greco is the main proprietor at 5132. I filed a petition with a tax preparer, tax evasion, January 8th, 2025. This is what you need. This is the information you need. And when you contact Internal Revenue Services, we have to put the pressure on this government agency, guys. This is our second year, and we're looking forward to fighting many, many years. But, and this is Nello Greco's deceased mother that I have beautiful memories of. Yes, I was considered a family member at one time, and I hope I still am. Remember now, do not hate the player, hate the game. This is called the game of manipulation. And I hope they understand how the game works, and they don't take it seriously, and they just move back, and we can hold hands and sing Kumbaya just like before. So this criminal, we caught Anthony J. Loader, nephew of Nello Greco, running away. He kept looking back, and we caught him on video. We uploaded the video several times last night. He was visiting the Candyman, and he panics. For some reason, he's scared of the camera. And I just want to make sure they understand our objective here is only surveillance. We mean no harm. And we just want to make sure that everyone continues acting normal. Don't be hiding, because at hiding, you're just incriminating yourself. We caught the mob, Board of Education District 99, female employee, driving the opposite direction several times. Right after the mob plan hits with second character witnesses among her co-workers clearly parked in front to provoke a confrontation, and the police officers waiting for me. All right, Nello Greco was the main proprietor at 5132. Do your part. Internal Revenue Services, guys. Post the date, January 8th, 2025. This is where I put my head every night. And that's the reason all my outlets are covered because of electronic harassment. So anything happens to me, well, there's going to be questions. That's right. Nello Greco and his family, they think they can just move back in and no questions are going to be asked. What happened to that YouTuber? Well, he's gone. No questions asked. Is that right? Is that right? Yeah, he's gone. We ain't got to worry about him anymore. Is that right? That's why so much time, effort, resources, and provoke confrontation, Homeowner Martinez's son, is being, and law enforcement, because the pressure's on. They know sooner or later I will become ill from long-term electronic harassment. 2003 and present, 2025, November 8th, Saturday morning at 10:06 a.m. This is a murder plot, guys. Keep your eyes on me. All right, and this is a great opportunity for you guys to step in. If you guys are Arthur, a writer, a private investigator, or you in law enforcement and you're looking to come up in rank, this is an excellent opportunity for you to really make a difference and move up on rank. That's right. And there's also movies and Hollywood, of course. You're looking at history in the making, guys. This is big business. I'm sitting behind enemy lines. This is prime real estate. I have view to everything. The mob, Board of Education, District 99, 5130, 5132. And we have new neighbors that we're sharing our information with right there. And we have the dollar store owner, along with the small businesses involved in criminal activity. And right next door, the Martinez family at 5135 with their hit squad that Nello Greco hired as far as state insurance policy fraud. This is big money, guys. Everyone has a brand new vehicle. And let's not forget the individual at 5132 with his brand new truck serving customers at the golf course. That's right. There's indoor golf courses that this individual is going to, poisoning our community. All right, we appreciate your support. We're trying to make a difference here, guys. And this is the main reason why so many Chicagoans are leaving the state, because of corruption. We have contacted the DEA, Drug Enforcement Administration, Chicago and Dearborn, Illinois. Child Protective Services, that's right. The news media, yes. There's reporters involved in criminal activity. Just be mindful which ones are out here, making sure Town of Cicero is highlighted in a positive way. Mail carriers, yes, delivering on Sunday, involved in criminal activity. We have them on video. And Congressman Chuy Garcia, State Representative Lisa Hernandez, they do not care to rub their fellow politicians the wrong way. It's called making sure everybody keeps collecting their paycheck and they don't want to rock the boat. But if something happens to me, especially when there's children involved, guys, Hawthorne track race horses, senior citizens, migrants, and so on, well, there's going to be questions. And these individuals should be held accountable. They should be held accountable. And we also contacted ICE. That's right. There's migrants being utilized. There's senior citizens. And the children are being used as far as the mailbox exchange, narcotics. All right. We're trying to be mindful of community family guidelines. We're back on YouTube, and we're also back on Facebook. And we're reaching out to other social media platforms. Make a difference, guys. We're looking at history in the making. And yes, you guys can take my spot sooner or later. You guys are getting first-hand look at what you guys are up against. I lay down everything. But once again, you won't be able to open up a state insurance policy fraud case unless you have a victim, unless you have someone going through what I'm going through, and I'm being attacked every single day. That's why I am documenting everything. All right, we appreciate your support. I hope there's someone out there that wants to make a difference, especially when there's children involved here, guys. And this military-grade technology is being used on civilians. And this is posted as a national security threat for this reason. Let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here. Okay, the individual came out at 5135 right next door and got a package. See that? They moved quick. They just got a package. And that's where the hit squad is receiving their packages, right next door. 5135 second floor hideout. See that? They've been assigned to me and hired by Nello Greco to continually attack my brain electronically. See that? All right, there we go. That's what we got. And intentions are very clear. Yes, I have the bathroom covered up, but it met my ex-wife's approval. The bottom half is cardboard and the top is just a clear white plastic. And that's the reason for the bright light harassment, to cause emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, anger, and concern, and call these police officers involved in criminal activity. In my case, Thomas Cicero Emergency 911 dispatcher named Anna. Joint collaboration with Des Plaines Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart. Unprovoked home visit at 5 a.m. requesting to speak to me. Under duress conditions, I continue sleeping. And obviously, this individual parked right here. And I don't know what's going on. But I think that's our neighbor. I'm not sure. Let's see what's going on there. Moving. Oh, she went inside the dollar store. I think that's her neighbor. I'm not sure. We shall see. Okay, well, joint collaboration with Des Plaines Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart, Thomas Cicero Emergency 911 dispatcher named Anna, unprovoked at 5 a.m. requesting to speak to me. Under duress conditions, I continue sleeping, and before they left, no evidence, no paperwork, they instructed my family members, if Miguel Rodriguez, starts acting in any peculiar way, do not hesitate, call 911 immediately. I wonder what they mean by that. I wonder what they mean by that. If Miguel Rodriguez, starts acting in any peculiar way, do not hesitate and call 911 immediately. I wonder what Thomas Cicero Emergency 911 dispatcher named Anna meant. See that? That's the reason I have this, to avoid family conflict. See that? Safety latch. Yes, and especially if I turn off the furnace heater fan blower and the pipes burst. That's right. See that? Different strategies to create family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, anger. The game of manipulation. Alright, that's what we got so far, guys. You guys get the hint. Alright, 10:14 a.m. Saturday morning, November 8th, 2025. Military-grade technology and instructions given to park away from camera view. And narcotics is a really big money maker here, along with identity theft, Medicaid, state insurance policy fraud. This is the reason why Thomas Cicero officials are working on a harassment case against me. And we also have on video Cook County Sheriff, that's right, waiting just for me. We also have on video Cook County Sheriff waiting just for me, parked right there. All right. May I say more? Okay. Working alongside police officers in Thomas Cicero involved in criminal activity. We have good police officers here, guys, but they're placed in high-ranking departments, the ones that are involved in criminal activity of state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. All right, moving on for now. We appreciate your support. Don't forget, Internal Revenue Services, the IRS, that's the key right there, guys. Nello Greco behind the murder plot. That's pretty much it. All right, moving on.